refer to you as the chairman, not an honorable member. Thank you so much. Thank you, Comrade.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much, His Excellency, the great Raila Amolo Odinga, Baba the Great, whom we owe our loyalty, to Baba the Great, who has made us be where we are, to Baba the Great, who is the people's president. Thank you so much. To the student leaders, the chairmen who are here, stroke presidents, to the secretaries general, and to other student leaders in various positions. Good morning. It's still morning. Good morning. I'm Babu Owino, Member of Parliament, Embakasi East constituency, and a former comrade. I was the longest serving student leader on earth. I think I still hold that title. And Baba, this Duale bill that has always been a problem to comrades was brought because of my many contests at the University of Nairobi. And the then Parliament saw it fit, in their wisdom or lack of the same, to pass a bill that was targeting an individual. But this bill has since destroyed, I'm using the word destroyed selectively, the lives of comrades, because this bill has not given an opportunity for comrades to elect their leaders directly through universal suffrage. And Baba, student leadership, as you know very well, has played a fundamental role in this world. Globally, we've had serious revolutions, uprisings, that changed lives for the better. In America, we had the civil rights movement that was started by students, comrades, during the War of America and Cambodia. When we go to South Korea, we had the Gwangju uprising caused by comrades, students. You come back to China and Taiwan, we had what we call the Tiananmen Square protest stroke massacre caused by comrades. Come back to Africa, we have the Arab Springs caused by students because of lack of economic opportunities, corruption, and unemployment of the youth, who are the majority across the globe. Come back to Kenya, when Baba was fighting for multi-party democracy. Students were at the forefront. But fast forward, what are we seeing nowadays? Comrades are not working. Comrades are sleeping because their leaders are not doing anything. We want to work on the Duale bill. And Baba, the status of that bill, so far, we've already passed the committee stage. We are going for the second reading stage. That is the committee, and then the committee of the whole house, where we will pass this bill. It is something that it is just a matter of time, and we shall pass it. But that is not the issue, because even during my time, we had very strong student leaders, and equally we had student leaders who were doing nothing. And history still remembers them up to date. And those student leaders went through the universal suffrage. They were elected. For example, without naming names, at any particular time that we were holding demonstrations which are enshrined in the Kenyan Constitution, we used to come together as student leaders. But there are those universities who also felt that they had their right to defend or rather protect the government. Those student leaders went to bed with the government. They were elected through universal suffrage. And Kenyatta University was always very notorious. Very notorious. And if you look at where their student leaders are, the former student leaders, at least you'll get one or just two somewhere. But the rest, there's one who contested for MCA, Baba, just outside Kenyatta University and failed. because of the atrocities that these student leaders were committing during their time. As a student leader, the process of getting a student leader during your tenure is through the electoral college system. Now you are a leader. What are you doing? Why are you quiet when Kenyans are suffering? Student leadership, or rather the students, should form part of opposition at any single time. During Mandamano, when we were holding Mandamano, because of the high cost of living, you are nowhere to be seen. Just save for a few student leaders who were there. But the majority were nowhere to be seen. Why? Because you chose to be with the oppressors. And we say that in the end, God will punish both the oppressed and the oppressors equally. The oppressed shall be punished for accepting oppression, while the oppressors shall be punished for oppressing the oppressed. So you should you should know what to do with that information. So as comrades, let us try. Because students are suffering from yourself. If you look at your background, from the slums you are coming from the villages you are coming from. Look at your parents. They are suffering. So this opportunity that has been bestowed on you is for you to deliver to the comrades. Do it. Even if it is not for the comrades, it is for your own good as a student leader. It forced me, Baba, to call some student leaders we met. They held demonstrations, and you saw. Nowadays, Machakos University, they are really doing better than any other university in terms of demonstrations. And congratulations. I've been following up, and you are doing a good job. University of Nairobi is dead. Kenyatta University is dead. Maseno University is dead. Egerton, Moi, dead. So as student leaders, Tuk that is just close here, dead. So as student leaders, what are you doing? We have issues ranging from the cost of living that you should be talking about, to issues affecting the lives of students in campus. Nowadays, student leaders are scared of suspensions and expulsions. Yes, the most important thing that took you to the university is to get a degree certificate. The second most important thing that you can come out with from the university is either a husband or a wife. The third most important is the fact that you are working for comrades. But nowadays, Baba, the student leaders cannot lead anything. Instead of being leaders, they are nowadays dealers. They are dealing. They go to these cabinet secretaries, they go to these offices. There is no way you can work as a student leader if you befriend people in government. Because how then will you do your role under the doctrine of separation of powers, checks and balances? You should be providing checks and balances to the current government. But you cannot deliver if you are in bed with those people in government, because you're already conflicted. So as comrades, let us try as much as we can. Being suspended, being expelled is an occupational hazard in leadership. Once you are a politician, once you are a leader, there are certain things that